What's doing, guys? Leon here from Bodyboy Leon from the beautiful Maroochydore Beach. I'm just waiting for this surf to do something to invite me to go out, but it's straight southeasterly, so not overly impressive, but I'll get wet anyway. But before I do, I just want to answer a question that I get always at shows, and I think it's fantastic if people will come up and coming trainers, they'll talk to me about they want to be a coach in that as well. And I give them all the advice and tips and tell them how great the job is, and it's the best job in the world. Yeah, you can sit back on social media and you can see, the smiles, the pics, the podiums, the silverware. It's awesome. It is. It's amazing. And that entices people in. However, today I'll tell you here first the other side to coaching that people don't see. One, you better be thick-skinned. If you want to be a coach, you better be thick-skinned. You better be prepared to get knocked down. You better be prepared to people to dislike you at a click of a finger. Yes, you heard that, at a click of a finger. Sometimes you, as a coach, you need to tell people what they don't want to hear, and you need to be honest, okay? And the more honest you can be to someone, the more they may take that to heart, very offensively. And you know what happens? They can simply just leave, and they'll just go on to another coach. And there you go. And that's just part of the game. So you need to endure these things. You need to expect these things to happen as a coach. Not everyone will like you. A lot of people will like you when you do good work. But you also get judged accordingly sometimes on your performance as a coach, on what the judges pick on stage. All right, yes, you heard correctly. That's the hard part, is that I can bring people in looking amazing, shredded to the bone, as full as we can get them. And they might not even do well. They might not even place. Then all of a sudden, the eyes come back onto you. It's like, oh, what do we do wrong, Leon? What happened here? Nothing happened here at all. You look the best you've ever looked. The judges didn't quite go with that in that lineup today. Majority rules sometimes, and what I mean by that is, if the whole lineup's shredded, they'll take shredded. If the whole lineup's on the softer, fuller side, more muscular girls, and you might be shredded to the bone, it doesn't matter. If they don't pick you, they don't pick you. It's just all part of it, but again, you've got to take it on the chin. And that's the sport. It's a subjective sport, and if you don't like being in a subjective sport, or you don't want to be judged, coaching's probably not going to be for you. I have my massive high days and the massive low days. We go from one week everything can be roses, the next week it can just be it can be hell. But that's all part of it. But you pick your chin up and you carry on to the next week, and generally, law of averages, things work out. Some shows will go your way, other shows won't go your way. And when I talk about this, I talk on this month so far. There's been no real judging concerns with me. I think it's all been pretty fair. We've won some, we've lost some. It all sort of cancels itself out. And anyway, I wouldn't want to be a judge anyway, so never will I criticise the judges. I think they do the best they can, mate. I'd like to see anyone else sit on that seat for 12 hours. I can't even sit down for 10 minutes, let alone sit down for 12 hours and judge. So I take my hat off to them. Yeah, I don't like some decisions sometimes, but that's not to me to question. Some coaches want to question it, that's fine. You can ask a question, but as a coach, you just go, okay, no worries. If that's what the feedback is, I'll roll with it, and just keep trying to bring that client in the best they can. So you need to be ready to cop a bit of a shellacking in this sport, okay, as a coach. And it's going to be, that's just how it's going to be. It's going to be tough. Again, you're going to be loved, you're going to be hated. Disliked is probably a better word than hated. I don't like using that word. And people will be bitterly disappointed. And that's just the way it goes. Everyone puts their heart and soul into 20, 24 weeks, 30 weeks of prep, 12 months worth of prep, whatever it might be. But I think it's just important that, for up-and-coming coaches, you understand that, there is two sides to it. And you need to be ready, you need to be thick-skinned, and you need to be prepared to have really, really down times. Because I wear my heart on my sleeve, so if the client doesn't get the result they want, yeah, it really, really cuts me as well. But you know what? I'm not the judge, I can't change it. I can only bring them in looking the best they can, and I'll learn from it, and I'll take it on the chin, and what I'll do is I'll try and make that client better. That's what coaching is about, okay? Whatever the feedback is, if it's constructive criticism, yeah, sometimes we don't like hearing that, but we need to hear it and go, okay, all right, well, I'll work on it better for the next show. There you go, guys. There's coaching. Best job in the world, the ultimate job in the world. But just so all you new guys up and coming understand that, it's not all roses. There is a little dark side to it that everyone needs to know. Hope that's going to help you guys. And I'm going to actually hit the surf now. It's choppy, it's messy, but it's peaky, and I'm going to get a wave out there. Have a kick-ass day. Bye-bye.